I've always felt my life was destined for greatness in one way, shape, or form. I didn't know what it is, but I think I've discovered it. Let's dive into it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Frank Talks Money. Real quick, guys, I just need one favor. Just remember to smash that like button. The more likes the video receives, the more the algorithm will show the video with more like-minded people like you and me. Now let's get right into it. So guys, it's Saturday night, March 29th. And this video is not really about money or any money subject. I just wanted to come to you guys and just have a talk. Just want to have a talk. Talk about life, my life. And yeah, that's about it. While I drink me a glass of wine. You know, someone left me a comment and they said, someone left a comment and said, how come he doesn't do any uplifting videos? And I thought about it and I said, you know what? What's uplifting about where we are in the world of economics right now? Where our economy is right now? People are worried about tariffs. People are in debt. Student loan payments are skyrocketing. People can't afford their rent. People can't afford their mortgages. People can't afford their car payments. People can't afford to pay their credit card bills. People are just behind and struggling. So what's uplifting about that? What's uplifting about it? There's nothing uplifting when it comes to money unless you have money, honestly. But the majority of Americans don't have money. The majority of Americans are struggling. And I know it's not everybody, but it's the majority. Guys, Thursday, I took my dog to the vet. Y'all know, if you guys been following me for a while, you know, I love my little homie. I call him my little homie because it's just him and me in my house. And I adopted him after my divorce. Took him to the vet on Thursday. Get all of his shots, his yearly shots and blood work and all this good stuff. $621 later was my bill. And I got my receipt right here. See how it says right there? I think it says right here. Hobart Animal Clinic, right? And then over here you see the total. $620.50 for my little fella to get all of his yearly shots, blood work, and things of that nature. I'm like, and I looked at my bill last year because I had the same exact thing done last year. Because once a year, you know, the rabies and Bordetella and, you know, all those shots. And yeah, last year I spent, it was right under $400. And this year it's over $600. So there's nothing uplifting about that. Just luckily, I'm in a position to be able to pay it and not think twice about it and not be in a position to where I'm struggling and don't have the money to pay for it. I just thank God I'm blessed to be able to have the money to be able to take care of them. Because I know individuals that have pets and they don't take care of them. And one of the number one reasons why, because they can't afford to take care of them, their pets. So in my opinion, they shouldn't have pets if they can't afford to take care of their pets. But that's my opinion. So guys, I was talking to a family member earlier today. One of my cousins. We're like 2 years apart. Actually 3 years, because he just turned 50 this year. And I turned 53. And he said, Frank, he said, man, everything always turns up gold for you. He said, I've never really seen you struggle your entire life. It's like everything you touch turns to gold. And I thought about it and I was like, it's kind of right. He is right. I had one downfall, and that was back in 2007 when my dad passed away. When that was my rock bottom financially. It was back in 2007 when my dad passed away. Man, every time I talk about my dad, I get emotional. So I'm trying not to get emotional during this video. But that was my rock bottom. I said, you remember when dad passed away, I was going through some hard times then financially. He would say, yeah. He was like, yeah, I remember that, but you worked your way out of it. You came out of it on top. And I was like, yeah. Thanks to hard work, determination, and perseverance, I came out on top. But he's right, though. And I thought about my life. And even when I really didn't have money, I still always had good paying jobs. Always had money. I just didn't know what to do with it. Didn't really make the right financial decisions and things of that nature. But he's right. I look at my life right now and everything turns up gold. And I'm like, I don't know. Am I just the chosen one? I don't know. One of the chosen ones? I don't know. In my family? I don't know. Someone told me a long time ago, actually it's my first wife's mom. And she said, Frank, you are going to be touched by God. God is going to use you in some type of way, shape, or form. God is going to use you. And I didn't know what to think of it at that time, because I was like in my middle 20s at that time. Still wilding out, having fun, being a knucklehead. I didn't know what she meant at that time. But now it's coming to fruition. It's coming to fruition. Because I've always had the knack to motivate people, develop people, inspire people, encourage people. I've always had that knack. And I think me being on this YouTube channel, I think God is using me to reach people financially. And not just financially, but just with my story, of where I come from. And just sharing my story with my YouTube family. Because I've always been that way. People have always been drawn to me. People have always liked me, respected my opinion. When I talk, at work, out in the world, people listen. They trust me. So I think I found, and I don't think I've reached the end of my story. I think YouTube was just the beginning because, like I said, I think God is using me through this YouTube channel to reach people financially. And guys, people may not like the way I come off. People may not like how brash I am about money and finances. But that's my delivery. That's how I'm reaching people. You can't talk about something hard like getting out of debt, investing your money. You can't talk about these difficult things and do it in a nice manner. You can't. You got to get your point across. You have to get your point across. And I am so passionate. I'm so passionate about money because I hate to see people struggle. I hate to see people struggle. Guys, in 2022, when I was going through my divorce, I reached rock bottom again mentally. Because I was going through my divorce, fighting through the divorce. And guys, I was the one who initiated the divorce. My ex-wife didn't do anything wrong. I was the one who initiated the divorce because She was a good woman. She just wasn't the woman for me. Okay? So don't get out. Don't go getting in my comments talking about you should have stuck it out, blah, 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 blah. I don't want to hear all that because this is my life and I'm the one that has to live my life. No one's going to live Frank's life but Frank. So she was a good woman, but she just wasn't the woman for me. But as we was going through the divorce and doing all the fighting, I hit rock bottom mentally. Had to take a month off work, get my mental state back together. Took um, a kind of I took a lesser position, so I kind of like demoted myself during that time in 2022 to 20. It was like a year. So I kind of demoted myself because I wanted to do something less stressful in management. So kind of demoted myself. But then, guys, again, within a year's time, I'm back. Everything turns out gold again. Get myself through it, get my mental back together, get back to work, get back to the grind. Guess what? Things turning up gold again. Get promoted again. I actually get promoted like twice. Get some serious pay increases. It's like again, everything turns up gold again. So so maybe I am touched. I don't know. Maybe I do got, I'm touched by God. I don't know. But sometimes it does seem like everything I do or touch turns to gold, you know? Because I've been through so much in my life. Man, I've been through a lot. And I think about, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I am so thankful for where I am today. I never thought I would be here. Growing up in the ghetto, broke and poor, I had nothing to look forward to. I just knew I wanted more. I just knew I wanted more. So I'm hoping this talk inspires somebody out there because I got no college education. I got a high school diploma. I had to drop out of high school because I caught a felony and go back after I took care of my legal stuff. Graduated a semester late and still came out on top to where I make more money than individuals with master degrees. And I got a high school diploma. Who would have thought I would be here today? I didn't. I damn sure didn't. But like I tell people, it wasn't luck. It was sheer hard work, determination, and perseverance because I wanted more out of life. I wanted more. And nothing was going to stop me from getting more, guys. Nothing was going to stop me. Nothing was going to stop me from achieving success in my life. Guys, I went from a minus net worth in 2007 when my dad died. Minus, I had no net worth. I was in debt. When my dad passed away, I had, like they say, I didn't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. And now, 2005, 2017, 18 years later, I got a net worth over 600,000 and growing. And growing. Out of debt, enjoying a great life. If I can do this, guys, anybody can do it. Yes, will it be harder now because the cost of living is more expensive now? Yes. But it can still be achieved. Don't settle. Don't settle for what's in front of you. Look beyond that. Look beyond that. Look at where you want to go. Look at where you want to go. Look at the money you want to make. The assets you want to buy. The life you want to live. Don't look at your current situation and think that's the end. See, I never thought my current situation when I was younger was going to be my reality. I knew I wanted more. I just needed to find that vehicle to get me there. And then my vehicle was working my way up through the restaurant, retail industry. That was my vehicle to get me where I am today. And now I make a great living. I make a great salary, great benefits, and I'm building wealth. You guys can do this, but you guys got to be willing to put in the work. Nothing worth having will come to you easy. It just won't happen. You have to work for what you want, guys. So, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Just want to make this video. Hopefully, this was uplifting to the person that was left me that comment. So, guys, you can accomplish anything you want to accomplish. I wholeheartedly believe that, because if I can do it, if Frank can do it, you guys can do it. So guys, remember to like this video, share the video, and most important, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, Frank Talks Money. And with that, guys, always remember, financial decisions you make today will impact your financial life tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Frank Talks Money. I am out.